Alright everybody, so today we're going to try and do a little project, something that I've been wanting to work on for a while now. As you can see in the 500, we've got some airflow, just 2 air stones going. I don't think it's enough. I mean, I'm looking to get a little more, and I've been wanting to do kind of like a string of bubblers all the way across the back. So let's get to it. Alright, so real simple project, real easy to do. So what we're going to do is basically I cut down, I don't know how many of these, a lot of them. In order to string across the entire tank, it's going to be the space in between each air stone. So we're going to try it with these air stones right here. There, I'd say about a 1 inch, what are these? Yeah, about 1 inch long. So air stone, then a bunch of tiny little pieces connected onto the end, and then after that we take a bunch of T's like this, T connectors, and so this part is going to hook into that, and then we're going to take these and they're just going to go spaced in between. So we put them in. If I can get it on, I'll see you when I'm done. And I think we'll cap it off with that. Not really capping it off because air's still going to escape out of it. So I wonder how this is actually going to work underwater. If all the air pressure is just going to go right through the entire thing, let out a little along the way, and then to here, we'll find out. So what I have now is actually a lot shorter than what I need. So maybe what we can do is we can add in a couple more. I do have some extra air stones. Okay, so we got long enough, I think, to go across the back end of the tank. Alright, so we got it all on, and just as we kind of expected, see how the bubbles on this side are pretty strong starting off, and then as you go down it kind of gets weaker and weaker until the point of the end one isn't actually pumping any air out. So what we're going to do is we're going to run another air line all the way from the pump all the way to the end and swap out that stone and just connect it, and that should fix it. Okay, just came across another issue. We put the other airlines on the other side, but now it just wants to float. Yeah. We're gonna have to weigh down each end somehow. Thinking I've got rocks, so we'll figure something out. Alright, so after a long time, alright, so maybe like half hour, I was able to get the bubble bar working. I had to weigh it down with a couple rocks and one in each corner. So you do notice the bubbles in that second to the left are getting blown away, and it looks like it's a little. It's because I've got this wave maker blowing right there, so I might have to change that up if I want it to look a little nicer. But I think all in all, not bad for aeration for a 500-gallon tank. Too much? I don't know. It's like a bubble wall. Oh, we got the jag wire going after. And look at, see all that back there? That's, well, some poop, but most of that is from the driftwood that the little plecos like to munch on. Let's see if we can find them. No plecos out and about. We got 3 common plecos in here. That was how to make a bubble wall for a 500-gallon tank. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that quick little how-to, even though it wasn't really that instructional, but hopefully you learned something from it that you can kind of DIY your way through it. Okay, so real quick, as I'm still new to YouTube and everything, been researching and trying to look at all these other guys and not necessarily copy them, but try and take some things that they do and adapt it to my own channel. Some things that are so basic as set a schedule. For me, I'm going to try and set a schedule. I am married, full-time, working, have kids, so bear with me if I miss a day or 2. I will try not to, but life happens. So the schedule that I want to lay out is more or less 3 videos a week. They're not going to be that long. My schedule that I want to do is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I will release a video. Mondays is going to be like today's, just a small little DIY project. Wednesdays I want to focus on the fish themselves, whether it be kind of go over a certain species and try and focus on their habitat and where they come from. We can also do feedings. We can just watch short little videos of the fish eating. And then Fridays we're going to do fish in the news. Something new discovered, something interesting that's happened in the news recently about fish, whether it's marine fish in the ocean or freshwater fish all around the world. Just something interesting, some little tidbits, something you may have already heard, some things that might be funny. Who knows? That's why it's called the news. Also, Fridays I want to try and do a live stream of that. So if you guys want to see live streams every Friday, not sure what time yet. Like I said, I do work and I do have a family, so it might be later in the evening. And I'm assuming a lot of you probably have families, jobs, so we have to try and figure out a time that's best for everybody. So again, Monday we're going to do DIY projects. Wednesday we're going to be focused on the fish. Fridays, live stream slash news, fishing news. So I hope you follow along. If you want to see more of my content, then please hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell to keep updated. Thanks.